Okay, so now we're going to do the arms. I'm just going to hit spacebar and go to perspective view just to see how these legs animate. So there's a little bit of a gait in the walk, and it's actually the foreleg that's kicking through a little bit quicker. So let's see if I can just adjust that. So if I go side view, so if I follow, just click and drag this leg, it's the kick through to there. So and you can see that for my first and my 30th frame, they're slightly off. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure that the frame 1 rotation, if I hit select high, and if I just say S to keyframe everything on that position, and middle mouse drag it to the frame 30, and do S again. Let's see how that plays. Still got a little bit more rapid movement, so it's more between this frame and this frame, it's traveling a bigger distance, whereas with the other frame between that, it's going from that one to that one. So the trick would be that frame needs to be closer. So if I'm just going to make a key point mark, it's about here that the other frame, the other leg gets. So when this leg is there, so this leg gets there, so this leg, this one needs to be, I'm going to hit W, more about here, so that when it transitions it's got less distance to move in. There you go, that's a little bit smoother. There is a little bit of a pop in the knee just here. I'm just going to stop it and you can see. Oh, there we go. Just there. So well, we can adjust that in the function curve. So what I'll do now is I'm going to hit spacebar, do perspective view, and I'm going to set the arms. So what we can do is the arms obviously follow the leg motion. So with the frame stance the way it is there, let's move the arms. So in my front view, and just pull down this arm. Just going to move it in there, and then just do E on the hand just to rotate the hand. There we go. And hit space perspective, so you can just see what's going on. And you can see the elbows locked out, so I need to just hit W just to move it up, move it in. And now I'm going to just move the pole vector just to give me a rotation. There we go. So let's bring that back up. And let's move that one in a little bit further. Pull the pole vector across just to give us. There we go. And then push that one down. And just hit E on that, just give that a little bit more rotation. There we go. And in that view. So that's the first stance for that arm. And obviously this leg is forward, so I need to deselect that one. Just move it so that it more closely matches the position of the leg. There we go. And I'm going to do the other arm because this is obviously the initial stance. So again, with this one, I'm going to stay in the perspective view to do it this time. I'm just going to move it down again. Try and keep it same position. Side view. Move it down. You can see that our elbow's locking out a bit, so move it in to give it the bend. And this one has to go backwards, so. And if you find it a bit hard to visualize, I'm just going to switch the shader X-ray off so you can see what's going on. Yeah, elbows and the pinching's not too bad here. Gonna move the pole vector for the elbow. Let's pull it across, there we go. And then get the rotation with E for the hand. And I'm just gonna move that one back, click a bit further. Obviously it's gonna be a little bit more of a, that's a little bit too far out. Let's bring it in there, there we go. And the pole vector needs to move out just to give it the bend. And that's the first stance for the arms. With the legs. The first stance for the arms. So from that position we're going to go to the 15 point, frame 15 position. Yeah, and I'm going to so that one. So let's go to frame 5. I'm gonna just want to see if the arms. Yeah, it's frame 5. Just gonna see where it's in frame 10. Gonna move this one back to here. Move it down. And the pole vector, just move that one out there. And then we have to hit E, rotate the hand. For this one we're gonna say a lot of it is just very minute changes, just visualizing it. 15. I'll just hit W again just to move that hand through to there, and clicking on the pole vector, twist out the arm, E, hand, and for this hand just going to position it, look a bit further there. Oh, so pole vector again, let's move that for the twist, hand, hit E for the wrist, and I'm going to just pull up there, hit W just to move that one up, move it back, just pull it down, there we go, and E. I'm just going to scrub to see, so there we go, it's good. So you got a little bit of gimbal lock going on the arms where they're coming in, See, my initial stance, maybe they were a little bit too far out, so if I hit W, it's a question of I probably need to hit the pole vector and just pull that more. There we go. And pull that one in. And the same for that one. We need to hit the pole vector, pull it out more, and then move the hand position in. Maybe pull it down a little bit. If I look at it front on, so when that walks, so they're kind of locking. So I need something in frame 5. So frame 5, let's just put something there. Just so we got the same for that one. You can see there's, yeah, so there's a little bit of a gimbal lock that we got to address. So the positioning is a little bit wide. So let's restrict that one. Let's pull that one in. So again, that one really doesn't like. So that I'm gonna have to correct that with the function curve. That one comes out to there. And at that point, frame 15 is bring that one across there. And then swing that out. Yeah, so with that one there, let's just make sure. Give it the rest of the call. E, and 20. Just gonna hit this one, move it out to there, hit that one, move it out to there. And then 25, and this is where we can mirror it, because 25 is the same as 10. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to keyframe 10. I'm going to say select high for those, and I'm going to hit down my middle mouse key, drag to frame 25, hit S to save. I'm going to do the same on the other side, get the parent one, do select high, but I'm going to make sure I'm on frame 10. I'm going to middle mouse drag to frame 25 and then hit S, and that puts those keyframes back. And then frame 1, I'm going to hit both of those. If I select on that one, say select high, middle mouse from frame 1 to frame 30, hit S. That's just mirrored the first and the last, and there's a little bit of a, so it's just that frame, there's a little bit of a kink in the frame, and that's more the function curves. But we basically, if I go from the side view, just hit spacebar, side view, and just hit the play. There's a few errors. One of the steps is a little bit fast, and the arms have a little bit of a kink on them. But that's the rudimentary parts of the animation. Now it's all about cleanup and finesse and correcting obviously the errors we have. Okay. So again, I'm going to do a save, and I'm going to come back and then show you how to try and address some of these small kinks in the animation using the function curves, and obviously doing some more finite movements with the animation.